Welcome to Virginia Tech, and you've said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. The Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense takes the field. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Finds a little space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his... And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So USC's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball away.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
They'll run the screen. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Might be calling a hot route. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the big fella. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Welch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the move. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Trojans. Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Dances away. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came into the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right, Jesse? It's really fun to be that team in the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play spoiler.
Yeah, it's all about building, too. Just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season completely turned around. This team has not yet quit on the year. They're still out playing hard with great effort. They just got to put a full game together.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finding open areas. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Throwing right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The snap sets up the throw. He wants to take the top off. Got it in stride inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Welsh. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Might be changing the route. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
14, Virginia Tech, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Kick is in the air. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on first down. He unleashes a long one. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Man, these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting to the ball and DB's not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have...
Breaks into the open. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Timeout, USC.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. No huddle offense to the line. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man on the right. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, and try to get my guy open.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Trojans! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Got the quick completion. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on second down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. As he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They leave the offense on the field on this 4th and short from the 40. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, the loose ball recovered by the offense, but they don't have enough for the first down. It'll be a turnover on downs. And Virginia sends the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Snagged out of the air. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Quarterback empties his backfield. He'll start this drive firing. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Looking left. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Trojans are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end getting vertical. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got his man across the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The give to the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Hokies line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's McCoy. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And the Hokies with the 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Quickly out to the tight end. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little space. Turning it on! He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The Hokies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Quick completion on the out route. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.